Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2016 Pepper Army Gibraltar Darts Trophy Final. We now welcome to the stage for his 5th PDC European Tour Final, 4 times a TV major finalist, a former winner of the German Championship. It's England's Chizzy Dave Chisnall! We now introduce to the stage the man from the Netherlands, playing in his 14th PDC Euro Tour Final. He's the former champion of the world. He's the current world #1. He's the reigning Gibraltar Darts Trophy champion. It's Mighty Mike, Michael van Gerwen!
This is it. 3 days of action comes to its crescendo on stage here at the Pepper Army Gibraltar Darts Trophy, the 3rd European Tour event of 2016. And the final sees 2 men go head-to-head in a Premier League clash, 2 of the big names in world darts. The world #1 and undisputed the best player in the world right now with his wonderful game. Michael van Gerwen takes on Dave Chisnall, a man who can outscore anyone and anything. They have both had to scrape through at times to be here. Michael van Gerwen had to survive 3 match darts from the most unlikely of challengers in Dyson Parodi, the Gibraltarian. Dave Chisnall had to survive match darts from Robert Thornton and Mensur Suljovic, but has thrown averages of 110 and 108 this weekend. If he can produce something similar here, he has got a chance of lifting his 2nd European Tour title. If he doesn't, you feel that Michael van Gerwen will make it 3 out of 3
first
this
leg
year.
day to throw first. Game on.
I'm Dan Dawson, Justin Pipe alongside.
They've both been fantastic throughout the tournament. Although they've had their scares, as you said, they've both been brilliant. And what an opening first 3 darts.
It doesn't get much better than that as a start.
57.
Dave Chisnall's average this weekend has been 98 against Steve West, 110 against Robert Thornton, 108 against Mensur Suljovic and a flat 100 against Ian White. And yet he has still had to win 6-5 in 3 of those games to get here. It has been a battle for Chizzy.
Absolutely unreal, isn't it?
Michael van Gerwen hasn't been too shabby either as he fires in a first maximum of the match. And these 2, if they get off and running early doors, we could be in for something very, very special. Both of these guys winning 6-0 in the semi-finals, despite all their travails in the early stages. Kim Huybrechts was blown away by Michael van Gerwen with 109 average in the semis, while Ian White just couldn't match Dave Chisnall in the other half of the draw. Chizzy has the advantage of throwing first in this match and in this leg. He's a few points behind, but he's wiped that out already. Ooh, a
85.
Might end up costing him.
Well, he's obviously going to get a poke at 1-2-1, but
82. Dave, you require
I'm sure he would have fancied a 2-dart finish rather than 3.
Certainly. Great dart. Wonderful stuff.
Double 14. That's in, Dave. Ooh,
93.
Did
the pause cost him? Did it knock him out?
Michael,
difficult to say. We'll never know. But Michael van Gerwen looking at 82. 17 for tops. Tops he wants. 1-0 van Gerwen. 15 darter and a break of throw early doors.
Second leg, Michael to throw first. Game on.
Michael's been brilliant on his doubles. You know, since the
99.
Dyson game, he's been great on his finishing.
Well, yeah, that's it. He's played 2 established top-level players this weekend, and he's played
42.
2 guys well outside the top 100 in the world rankings. Mervyn King and Kim Huybrechts, the established players, he turned
95.
it on.
Yeah.
You know, he smashed them up. He won 6-3 against Mervyn, who played very well. He averaged over 100 himself. And he did Kim Huybrechts 6-0, despite Kim averaging 104.
Kim didn't do much wrong.
No,
but
he didn't.
It's
He
a
only
weird
hit 3
thing.
darts at double.
It's a weird thing. You can sometimes play a lot better against the people that obviously not necessarily but that have a better chance of beating you.
100.
Just brings the best out of him. That's what he does. He plays better than you, whoever you are. That's what he tends to do.
That's all you got to do.
But Nick Fulwell gave
56.
him a run for his money. He only won it 6-4, and Fulwell had darts for a number of those legs that he lost. And Dyson Parodi, well, 3 match darts in the deciding leg.
100.
Nick's a very steady player. He's confident and not so well known as some of the guys, but on the floor, Nick's a tough draw whenever you get him.
Mark you 107.
He's a great dart player, is Nick.
MVG for 2-0,
Shot
and it
in
is
the
there.
second
It's
leg.
107
Michael Van
checkout, and that is an ominous
Relegation
start
to
for Michael Van
Rofus.
Gerwen.
There we go.
140.
Just missing out.
Needs to hold now, Dave. He doesn't really want Michael to go 3-0 up.
39.
Oh, well. Just letting Chizzy...
Nice little miss.
Yeah. you don't mind that. Thanks a lot, Michael.
Maybe he is human, Dan.
Well, I'm not so sure.
140.
For example, we saw he has chinks in his armour. Not many. He
Not
was
many.
knocked out the World
134.
Championship in the last
Yeah.
16 by Raymond van Barneveld.
Yeah, Ray, I don't know what it is. Every time Ray plays Michael, he just turns it on, doesn't he? They have
There's
great
something that inspires Barney when he plays Michael back. It
100.
doesn't always happen, but it
Fantastic.
can happen, and when it does, it is magical to behold. But the problem is, for everybody else in
58.
the professional... Hang on, that monkey's changing
121.
allegiance.
And
That was a
he's-
Chizzy monkey a
And he's on
minute
lager
ago.
now.
Wow.
Ooh,
85.
unlucky Chiz.
Yeah, well, it's probably better that he missed outside there than
Yeah.
missing inside, because he isn't under any pressure, because this is a weak leg from MVG. You don't get many of them, but you've got to make the most of
100.
them.
He requires 36.
And Chisnall does. 13 darts that gets him on the board with a hold of
Glenn
throw.
Michael to throw first. Game on.
Now, since the World Championship, when he was knocked out by Raymond van Barneveld,
55.
not including this tournament, Michael Van Gerwen has played in 15 events. He has won more than half of them.
15.
15 events. He's won 8.
140.
Been in the finals, so runner-up in 4 more, 2 quarterfinals and 1 last 32. And he's had 9 darter in that as well. 2 of those were majors, the UK Open and the Masters, which he won both, beating Chisnall in the final of the Masters.
94.
And if you look at the number of games, including this tournament, he's had 107 games, 107 matches. He's only lost 8.
That's incredible, isn't it?
So if he wins this one here against Dave Chisnall, it'll be 100 matches won since the Worlds and
43.
only losing 8.
Fantastic. What a record.
But-
And what month are we in?
Well, yeah,
May.
quite. But of those 8 games he's
100.
lost, one of them was to Dave Chisnall. And that is something that Chizzy will have to cling on to. He can do it.
He certainly
He
can.
has done it.
He certainly can.
100.
That's quite a record, isn't it?
It is terrifying.
58.
Oh, bit of a slip from Michael. So, if Chizzy can jump on this now,
He's got 1 treble.
good start. I don't think he's in there too well, though.
And that's not even in his hand.
Looking down.
94.
Okay.
1,
Well.
2, 4. It's not a bad shot down.
Yeah, he may get a dart at the bullseye.
96. Davey require 124.
Chisnall, big moment. Gets the treble.
Oh, big 14.
Bullseye. Gets the
Lovely.
bullseye, and Dave Chisnall is not going to go
Chisnall.
quietly. It's 2 apiece.
Fifth leg, Dave to throw first. Game on.
Showing a little bit of emotion is Chizzy. He's up for this. This is nice to see.
Yeah, it is, because even though he did beat him early this year, Dave Chisnall, in the UK, he has lost his last 3 against Van Gerwen, and obviously there was that Masters final where Chizzy was hoping to win his first major title. He's made 4 major finals. He's lost to Martin Adams at the Lakeside, Phil Taylor twice, and MVG. I mean, if you're going to lose, you have to pick some decent players as MVG fires in his second maximum of the match.
.98.
Yeah, needed that last start there.
Oh, Michael
Go on,
Van
Michael.
Gerwen, it's 6
Go
perfect
on.
darts. It is 3 years since we saw a perfect leg on the European Tour. It was on this
it was
very
here.
stage.
Yeah.
Ross Smith against Adrian Lewis here in Gibraltar.
58.
Yeah.
Michael, you're going
3 years is a long
141.
time to wait for perfection when you've got the likes of Michael Van Gerwen throwing, and we're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
105.
Tell you what.
That wasn't even close for Michael.
It could be the second 10-darter of the weekend.
I reckon so.
But Chizzy's going to be there.
A little bit
There,
of pressure.
waiting.
190. Michael, you're going 36.
Oh, that looks like it.
Team
Yeah,
shot
well,
in the fifth
well
leg.
done.
Michael
Dropped
Van
down a little
Gerwen.
bit lower, and he's bang
Sixth
the
leg,
target
Michael
level.
to throw first.
And it is
Game
an
on.
immediate break back. Van Gerwen, having been pegged back to 2-all, now reasserts his dominance and goes 3-2 up, throwing for a 4-2 lead, and already you feel that this could be a key leg.
100.
Could have been, would have been handy there for another triple in that throw for Chiz.
140.
That was looking ominous, wasn't it?
There won't be any professionalism or games played here. Neither of these two are going to slow each other down, anything
85.
like that. They're just going to get up there and chuck their darts, and it tends to bring the best out of each other. That's, you know, that's why we've seen some phenomenal games between these
58.
two. So a great final on the European Tour last year between them in Austria. Again, Michael Van Gerwen emerged victorious.
Yeah, that was a good final. Chizzy was hanging on in there.
58.
No, I was down in the crowd watching it, and he was really on Michael. They do play well together. You know, it's nice because they feed off of each
140.
other as
Yeah.
well, which is good.
And look, Michael does come out the winner most of the time, but not all the time, and that's the thing. You know, he's won 25 out of their 35 meetings. There's one draw in the Premier League, but Chizzy's won 9 times. He can do it. Is he going to do it tonight? Well, if Michael Van Gerwen takes out tops, which he does, it becomes a lot harder. 106 check out for Michael Van Gerwen, 12 darter.
Game on. 121.
Yeah. Great 2 last starts there after the first one.
Well, both of these guys have had to battle
57.
to get here, and even though they won 6-0 in the semi-finals, they're both their respective semi-finals, I think they both knew that this was not going to be a similar match. They were going to go at each other, and they were going to take legs off each other.
57.
They both, you know, they both knew this was going to be a fight, and they can both actually get going.
Look at that, 97.5 average for each of them. There's
140.
nothing between them in terms of the averages. There was one poor leg where Michael wasn't really anywhere near Chisnall when he won it, and that drags his overall average down as Chizzy.
140.
And he's frustrated because the maximum would have got him to a finish there. And even a 140 is enough for Van Gerwen to give himself a shot. And 180 really hurts. That's 200 for the event. It's a 5th 180 for Michael Van Gerwen. The average goes over 100, and he's got a chance to break Chizzy and go 5-2 up. But here comes Chiz. What a set-up shot that is.
Michael, you're going 124.
Puts a little bit on to Michael now. Here we go. Ball. Yeah, right in the middle.
In the 7th
Fantastic.
flag.
What a
Michael
shot.
Van Gerwen.
What a shot. You know, Chizzy put the pressure on big time there. Lovely big score.
A flag,
leaves the
Michael
shot.
to throw
Michael
first.
just walks up.
Game on.
Bam. 124.
What can you do? 304 points and 6 darts from the world number 1. That is why he's the world number 1, and that is why He has won 10
134.
European Tour titles already, more than 3 times more than anyone else.
Incredible.
And look at those checkouts.
This would be a great reply from Chiz.
Well, he won't go away, Dave Chisnall. And he'll keep on battling. He battled through against Robert Thornton and Steve West and Mensur Suljovic.
140.
But coming from 5-2 down to the world number 1 is a different proposition.
100.
He's there, and if he could pinch this leg, the whole next leg, 5-4 looks a lot different, but Michael van Gerwen just streaks away. Every time you get close, he just powers into the distance. It's a 6th 180, and he leaves himself 47 for the match.
And Chiz is going to bang in a 180. Ooh,
140.
47.
47.
For 6-2 and a 3rd consecutive European Tour title, Michael van Gerwen doesn't take it out.
They require 81.
So a chance for Chisnall. 2 championship darts missed by MVG.
Come on, 12. Bullseye. Come on, Dave. Oh, unlucky.
56.
Oh, move the wire.
I thought he requires 32.
Not to be, and that might be that. Michael van Gerwen wraps it up on double 16, and once again MVG is victorious in Europe. He won the first 4 last year. He's won the first 3 this year. He retains the Gibraltar Darts Trophy. And can this man be stopped? There were Dyson Peroni had the best one. He had 3 darts to knock him out of the tournament.
Why didn't he do it?
And that is the question that Dave Chisnall, Justin Pipe and every other dart player will be asking themselves. But Michael van Gerwen...
If I was Chizzy now, I'd be looking for Dyson Peroni.
Well, Michael van Gerwen victorious once again. Justin, look, it's been another stunning tournament. We're going to have the presentation on stage now. Just
ladies
a word
and gentlemen,
on
a
these 2. They've been
terrific
superb.
final here in Gibraltar. We're going to move swiftly into our presentation and welcome on stage our presentation party, the Pepper marketing manager, Jantine Vroman, accompanied by the Pepper sales manager, Martin Jonkman.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, a stunning weekend. I tell you what, why don't we do it all again next weekend? We'll be in Hamburg for European Tour Event 4. Can Michael van Gerwen continue this winning run? I would not bet against him.
Well, firstly, we come to our runner-up, receiving £10,000. Chizzy Dave Chisnall. Ladies and gentlemen, our runner-up here in Gibraltar, Chizzy Dave Chisnall. Well, he's about to collect his 11th PDC European Tour title. £25,000. He's the 2016 Pepper Army Gibraltar Darts Trophy champion, mighty Michael van Gerwen. Ladies and gentlemen, he's defended his title, the 2016 Pepper Army Gibraltar Darts Trophy champion, mighty Michael van Gerwen. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, Chizzy, Dave Chisnall. And thank you to our presentation party. Michael's going to stay with us on stage for a television interview. Thank you.